Hey there viewers, thank you for tuning into Supermariodiagnostics once again. Today we have a 2011 528i Beamer, and the condition is absolutely zero power to anything. Came in a tow truck just now, and it is diagnosed already, but the issue was getting into neutral. We couldn't get it into neutral. We had to park it out here and get as much as we can done already. So the first thing we did was open up the hood, hook up the power probe, and here we are hooked up. And one thing that the tow truck driver told us was, you know, just as a side note, interrogation and information is everything. Told us that the owner actually was in here messing around and he got it to start. So the first thing I did was look in here and looked at these two big old red wires here, and that looks pretty important to me. So I went into the diagrams, took a look at whatever I could find, and I will post it in the edit. I'll post what I saw there, but the point of the story is that it led to the trunk. So I wanted to get that trunk open. There's no way for us to open up the trunk. There's no way for us to bring down the seat that I know of. We can't bring down the seat to get that trunk open through the emergency latch. There's no key outside, no key functions work. There was no way for us to put into neutral. I already mentioned most of them you could pop this out and there's a little bypass thing you could do there, but nonetheless the point was we needed to get to the trunk. So what I did was bypass this, and I got my co-worker Miguel at the ready with the trunk button, and as soon as I hit the power, have him open up that trunk. And what do we find? The customer did complain of a burnt smell, and this is what we find. Check that out. Brand new Duralast gold proven tough battery and a disgusting looking positive terminal, and you can even see some separation between the terminal and the bolt. They might have even cross-threaded that. So what's the moral of the story? They didn't even tighten down the battery. You get what you pay for. That's the moral of the story, and then some, because when you try to save a buck, you end up paying more. Now they have to pay to get this fixed. I believe these should be an AGM battery, and we're supposed to register the new battery to prevent overloading from the alternator. If you have a new battery in there, the battery power management system thinks that the old battery is still in there and is not reaching the capacity. So the alternator's charging and charging and charging, and it's never reaching that capacity. And you get a burnt up alternator. So a lot of things to learn on this one. Not to say that, you know, just because they went to another place, this is guaranteed to happen. It's just, you know, you got to be a little careful, or things like this will happen. You got to be careful. I remember my first time doing this. But had to share this one with you guys. It was a bit funky, having no way in, you know, a lot of things at once. We're about to close already. Windows are stuck open. We cannot leave this car out here, so I think you guys can imagine what I'm going to have to do to get this car inside. Either go jack it or do a bypass. But that's the end of that. Until next time, thanks for watching. And one last thing. This is exactly how fires start. It is unacceptable. Even the terminal bolt is missing. Goodness.